Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Draw 2. My name's Ramny, and today is not Anime Thursday, it is Star Wars Thursday. And we're gonna start off with Darth Vader, the badass himself. If you talk about the most menacing villain in cinematic history, Darth Vader is sure to be up on that list. Ever since he made his appearance in the very first Star Wars movie, A New Hope, he has captured the attention and the imaginations of young people who are now grown adults still in love with the lore that is Star Wars. Challenge me if you will, but if you mention Star Wars characters, the most iconic out of all of them is probably Darth Vader. He's probably more iconic than even Han Solo, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, or even Yoda himself. That is how transcendent this character has become. And I thought it would be fitting to start off my Star Wars videos with Darth Vader. Now this tutorial is a little bit different because I actually got the idea for the drawing from a book, and that book is called Draw 50 Monsters by Lee J. Ames. And if you guys are not familiar with Lee J. Ames, I grew up doing a lot of his drawing tutorials. I had a few of his drawing tutorial books, and similar to my YouTube videos, these tutorial books have step-by-step instructions on how to draw some really cool characters. If you guys are interested in finding out more about the book, I have a link to that in the description below. So please follow the link and check it out. You guys might be interested in something like this as well. Anyway, as usual, what you guys need for this tutorial is a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black pens so you can ink afterwards. You'll also need a Sharpie because Darth Vader is a character all in black, so you'll be doing quite a bit of inking. So if you guys have a Sharpie marker, that would benefit you as well for this tutorial. As you're watching, remember that you can pause this video at any time so you guys can catch up on your drawings. We all draw at different speeds, so find a pace that works for you and stick to it. And remember that if your drawings look a little different than mine, that is completely acceptable as well. Having said all of that, let's just jump right into it. Alright, you guys, to begin our Darth Vader drawing, I've got my paper in landscape mode, but I don't think it really matters how you want it, because all I'm going to be doing is drawing Darth Vader's helmet and a little bit of his shoulders, because that is, you know what, that is pretty complicated enough, to be honest with you guys. So let's get started, and I'm going to draw things very roughly first, very lightly, and I insist you guys do the exact same. And I'm going to be doing this a little bit different. Like I mentioned, I am getting this off of a how to draw book, actually. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the back of the helmet, and it's going to be this upside down J shape like that, and I'm doing it very, very lightly. Well, I'm trying to do it very lightly, but try to make it so that you guys can still see it. And then I'm going to draw a straight line going down this way. So the top is curved, and right here is curved as well. So that's the shape that I want initially. Okay, next thing, I'm going to go from here, I'm going to make this, you know how you draw flying birds as a kid? Kind of looks like that. So that's going to be the top of the helmet, and then here's going to be the brow of the helmet right here. So beneath that, about this much, I'm going to draw a curve like this. Now you guys notice that this one has a sharp edge right here, and this one is smooth. Okay. And the next one is going to follow that exact same curve. But this time around, I'm going to go down like that. Okay, about this far down, I'm going to draw a line. That's going to be the nose line. And then further down, about this far down, that's going to be the base of the helmet, and I'm going to draw a straight line. And beneath that, right around here, I'm going to draw a curve that goes like this. So it's going to be within these lines right here, and then another one underneath it, like this. Okay. I'm going to erase this a little bit. I don't want it to go too far down. All right, so now we are going to draw two lines right here, still guidelines. I'm going to take this and I'm going to extend it this way. And you see how it angles like this? We want to do the exact same thing on this side. Put the same angle, so it spreads out kind of evenly. And then right around here, so right about here, kind of if you draw a line from here to here, that's where you want it to go. Helmet also goes the same direction, like this. All right. Now, we're going to draw the nose part, and the nose is going to be a slanted upside down U. Okay. And now I'm going to make a triangle from here to there, and here to here. Again, these are rough lines at first. We'll darken it later on. And then from here, I'm going to take this and I'm going to draw a line going in like this. And same thing over here. So it's going to go sort of right above this little curve that we started right here. So it does that. Okay, now from here I'm going to just draw this and this. That's going to be part of the cape for later on. Okay, next we're going to draw a line going down right here and a guideline going down right around here as well. Let's draw the bottom of the eyes now. So from here it curves like that, and then from here sort of goes down and then makes a longer curve going out. Okay. Inside the nose I'm going to draw a little trapezoid, or like a square that's slanted on the side. And I'm going to draw part of the helmet now, the cheek part of the helmet. It goes from the nose, and I'm just going to draw a line going out for now. And I'll do the same thing on this side, like this, but then I'm going to draw another line going like this. Sorry. Like that. So it's, these lines are straight, this one and this one are straight, but this one slightly curves. Now I'm going to draw the circles at the tip of the at the bottom of the mask here. I'm going to draw these little ports or whatever they are. I'm just going to draw 2 circles about that big. I'm going to draw this little line right there. And then from here, I'm going to draw a line that extends all the way out like this. Kind of curves slightly up. And I'll do it twice. So here's the other one. But I'm not going to be touching, I won't be touching the circle with this top line. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a loop. And it loops from here to about here. You want to create that natural loop. All right. Now over here, I'm going to do a curve that goes into the neck. So it goes around here, just like that. I'm going to make the head, sorry. I'm going to make the head a little bit wider here because I'm finding it's a little bit too narrow. And take a look at your helmet to see if it's too narrow as well, because if it is, feel free to widen it. It won't be that big of a problem. That's the problem with Darth Vader's helmet, is it's kind of difficult to draw, and that's the reason why I'm only drawing the helmet part and not the rest of the body, because that would take a while for me to do all of that. Anyway, so we've got this. Let's start finishing it off. Over here, I'm going to draw the outline on the outside of the mask, and it sort of goes in between the eye and the edge of the helmet here. I'm going to draw a curve going down like this. Right here, I'm going to draw an angled line going down, and I'll do the same thing over here. And then I'm going to draw a line from the nose going down to this little port circle right there. So, just like that. All right, inside this triangle, I'm going to draw 2 lines. One over here and one over here. I'm going to close off the triangle here underneath. I'm going to make this neck, and the neck sort of goes from here, goes down like that, and from here sort of goes down this way, and then the neck goes underneath that. Here I'm just going to shape it to the right kind of shape that I want. There you go. I'm going to draw 2 lines going here. This is going to be part of his breastplate. And then over here, I'm just going to draw a curve going to the outside, like that. There you go. We kind of got it. All right, let's add these goggle lines underneath the eyes here. They look like wrinkles. And they sort of go out like this. One there, and another one in this eye. I'm actually going to connect these 2 lines. So this edge meets this line right there. This one doesn't really meet anywhere. I'm going to close off the eye right here. So it makes this little point on this side. Now from here, I'm going to draw a line going angled up, and I'll do the same thing over here, angling up, and then another one right here, angled up, just like that. Okay, now over here, I'm just going to draw some lines, and I'm going to fill that in later on. let me draw a line across right here first. And then I draw this line right here. I draw a line at the top and I shade it in. So I have this thick bar. And then I do it a few more times. One on this side, and then one on the opposite side. And then I do it one more time at the edge, on the end here. One there, and one there. Now let's draw his, let's draw his shoulder. His shoulders go out this way. And, I'm going to draw it a little bit above. Sort of goes this way. So those are Vader's shoulders right there. I'm going to draw 2 lines right here, part of his breastplate. Now let's draw 2 lines going from here. What I'm going to draw is a U shape right here. And from that U shape, I'm going to draw a line that goes all the way up to the top of the helmet. Like that. Okay. Underneath here, I'm going to draw a line in between the eye and the brow of the helmet. And it's just going to go around the top and the side right here. And I'm going to shade this part inside. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So from here to there. I'm going to shade that in just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to connect this to this. Like that. And then I'm going to draw from here, I'm going to draw another line going down like this. So I've got this double line right here. Let me actually adjust this line right here because I'm finding it's a little off. I'm just going to bring it in like this. All right. I'm going to shade this in right here. And I'm going to start shading some stuff in. I'm going to draw 2 lines. Actually 1, 2. I'll make the second one thicker and then one more right there. 3 lines with the middle one thicker, like that. And then, let's see, the nose, it goes in like this, and then goes around from eye to eye. All right, so we've kind of got Darth Vader's helmet right there. What makes it pop actually is the way that you shade it in, and I'll show you guys how to do just that. But what I'm going to do, and take a look to see if yours needs it as well, is I'm just going to widen this, make a few minor adjustments to see if your helmet needs some adjustments. If it does, do so. If not, that's completely fine. Okay, and then now I'm going to show you guys where to shade. So let's start with the eyes. I'm going to shade this part of the eye and this part of the eye. Now I'm going to shade this part, the dark part, and this part, the big areas of the eye I shade in. Okay, now I'm going to shade underneath the helmet here. What I'm going to also do is I'm going to shade the middle part, like that. All right, now I'm going to draw a line that goes from here, this tip here, and I'm going to draw a line that goes all the way to this this triangle on the cheek. So from here to here, and then I'm going to color this in, and this as well. And I'll do the same thing on the opposite side. This part is going to be colored in. This part will be as well, and so will this part right here. Now, I'll color the triangle inside that triangle. And then right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the side of the head, the side of the face here. I'm going to outline just from here to there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in this part right here. I'll do the same thing over here. Actually, no, I'm not going to do the same thing. I'll just shade that in just like that. And then lastly here at the top, it's going to be a series of shading from here to just about that far up, like that. Right here I'm going to draw an outline just beneath the helmet. And then I'm going to shade this in with black and then the rest is also going to be shaded in with black. So to differentiate, I'm going to draw this outline like that. So 2 lines, and that gets colored in. And same thing over here, an outline like this, and that gets shaded in. And that's it, you guys. We'll leave it like that. That is how you draw Darth Vader's helmet. And just pay close attention to the way that I color it in with my inks, because that's kind of how it makes, it kind of makes it pop, the ink does. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and that's it. And that is all the time that we have for this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys stick around all the way to the end so you guys can click on the annotations that I have on this screen. I hope your drawings of Darth Vader turned out great. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So please head on over to the Google Plus community page and post your masterpieces there for everybody else to see. If you are curious about the equipment that I use to make my tutorials or to do my videos, I have links to those in the description below. Clicking on those links helps to ensure content creators like myself are supported so that we can continue making stuff like this free of charge for you guys. Question of the day: what do you guys think of Darth Vader? Let me know in the comment section below. I think he is an amazing badass villain. If this is your first time here, would love to have you guys subscribe. Here in this channel, I show you guys how to draw your favorite characters in easy to follow, simple step-by-step instructions. And on Thursday, starting from now until like the release of Rogue One, I'll be doing a lot of Star Wars characters. So please stick around. There'll be more of these guys to come. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal. If you like this video, comment it below or share this with your friends in social media. Speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, draw2.com, where you guys can download a free coloring page of Darth Vader and all the other tutorials that I have on this channel. Again, you guys, all of these links are down in the description below. Having said all of that, thank you once again for watching, and stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bum, 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 bum.